Sorry. All right. And we're back. How you guys getting on?
Doing good.
Take 400.
But that's okay.
This episode sponsored by Skillshare. You bored? Want to learn a new skill? Click the link in the description. 2 months for free. That's a fair price.
It's handy.
For 2. Anyway.
Not bad at all, man.
Uh,
How you guys getting on today? You good?
I got my guitar back.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's pretty good, man. What guitar is it again?
Just have a look through there. I've talked about her in previous episodes.
She's a beauty, man.
It's nice. Nice.
Yeah.
Do people collect guitars? Like, say, like people who have money would collect like cars and stuff.
Yeah.
They would. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So they're more collector's items than.
Well, no, they're instruments, but people collect them as well. Different guitars have different sound
Okay.
tones and stuff like that. I wouldn't consider myself a collector. I'm beginning a collection, but
Do they actually have different sounds?
yeah.
How so?
I'll show you now.
Well, no, I don't want you to play anything. Just
I'm
show.
not going to play it. I'll show you. Alright, see this thing right here?
Yes.
And this thing right here?
Uh-huh.
Those are pickups. So they pick up the vibrations coming from the strings and then output them to the amp. And
Okay.
there's loads of different types of pickups. See, these are different.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Plus, you got like vintage guitars, like you'd have vintage guitars, and you got
Cool.
like custom ones and like artist ones.
Hmm. Do people make handmade guitars, and how much would they sell for?
It's good, but it depends.
Hmm.
There's companies that make their own ones, and then there's people that just make them, and then yeah, they're hard though. They're hard to make. I've seen
Yeah.
videos of people making like acoustic guitars, and fuck me, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot more than meets the eye.
I would presume so. Yeah.
Yeah, it's fucking mad.
You play a bit of guitar, Jared, right?
No.
How you do, man?
No, not really. I've had an acoustic guitar, and my current guitar is a semi-acoustic guitar. So that means like I can plug it in, and it becomes an electric guitar.
Damn. Sounds pretty cool to me, man.
It's alright, but I've never tried it as an electric guitar yet, so. Look, we'll see.
Got some tips from Dara there, man. I heard it's supposed to be very good, like.
Do you reckon?
Rumors and stuff, you know?
Good man, Dara.
Good. Thank you, anyway. But yeah, I have a hybrid as well. It doesn't like, yeah, it plugs into the amp, but it doesn't sound exactly like an electric guitar.
Mhm.
It's
Yeah,
more
it's different.
It's more for like shows and stuff.
Yeah.
Obviously, you're not going to be able to play on an acoustic guitar for like 1,000 people in one room without having it plugged into an amp.
Why not?
As man, you're not going to hear it at the back.
What?
Yeah. Yeah, you won't hear it over people shouting, screaming, fighting, drinking.
Yeah.
God knows what else. Speaking of that, how long do you reckon it's going to be till shows are back on?
End of next year, I think. I
Yeah.
think that's what they predict, isn't it? They think that, yeah.
December.
December.
Yeah.
I would say that's even too soon, man. Jesus.
Meh.
Yeah, they'll reopen them. It doesn't matter if it's too soon.
Do you remember a month ago we hadn't left our houses? We're barely allowed to walk. What, 2 kilometers from our houses?
Yeah, and now we're able to go all over the country, get
Able to do
haircuts.
anything.
Wait, hold up. We're allowed to leave our houses?
Like my dad just came in before we started the podcast, and he's after getting himself a haircut.
You know, wow.
I'm thinking to myself, lucky lad, I would have gone and gotten a haircut too, only I was talking to these two speckers for the last 50 minutes trying to get this podcast started.
Well, we all know why you know.
Okay.
No.
Now, it's very easy to put the blame on certain people.
We're gonna fucking put it on you, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, we both put it on you.
Well, sure.
No, shut up, Jared. All right.
As a responsible leader, I will take the blame.
Leader. Haha.
No, I got nothing. We were just talking absolute crap before we started.
Pretty much.
So today obviously has to be a short one because Thomas, you have stuff on. Myself, I have stuff on. But you could talk to Dara all day if he's wanted, lads. We'll just do a live thing where it's just Dara taking requests, doing some songs.
That'd be cool.
That's not a bad idea, actually. Why don't we do that? That might be our first live stream. Dara taking requests.
Yeah.
But yeah, what we do today on, lads? We do it on guitars or something? Music?
Yeah. Music. Hell yeah. I like that.
It's pretty simple for me. I don't listen to much music.
Who would be your favorite musician, Dara?
Favorite musician? Ooh.
Good question,
As in,
right?
listening to or like
as in skill wise, listen to whatever
like
you want, man. Who can you turn on and you'll just think, oh Jesus, thank God these lads are on. This has made me day, kind of stuff, you know.
Oh, Avenged Sevenfold.
Avenged Sevenfold, not a bad one.
Yeah. Poster right there.
Love it, man.
That guitar there is like the same brand that they use as well.
Damn.
Yeah, it's. I was gonna get. They have their lead guitarist has a custom guitar with the company, and they produce it like for people who want it. But it's like 800 quid for the base model, and I was like, fuck that.
Jesus Christ! I say they make some fucking money off that shit,
Pretty
don't
penny.
Guitars are expensive, man.
No, they really are. Just get a ukulele instead.
Like they get scary expensive levels. Do you know what a Gibson Les Paul is, Thomas?
No.
Look up a Gibson.
What it is.
Yeah, it's one of the like more well-known guitars. Like everyone in the 80s used it. Slash used it. Fucking Joe Perry from Aerosmith used it. I think Metallica.
Oh, wow. 113 grand. Fuck me.
Yeah, man, a base model Gibson Les Paul, like off the production line, not like second hand, is like 1,500.
Jesus, man.
Well, it's kind of one of those things where you're paying for the name. Like,
Yeah,
you go and buy a Rolex, or you can get something from Walmart. It's gonna tell the time anyway. So, same with guitars. You know, it's probably like loads of handy priced ones.
Gibson, you're pretty much guaranteed.
They're like the Gucci of guitar makers, you know.
I wouldn't say they're Gucci, but fucking.
They're up there anyway.
They're very high end.
Yeah.
So it'd be like the difference between getting like a Ford Focus from like 2004 for like, you know, €500 to getting a Ford Focus from like 2010 for like $7,000. You know?
No, yeah.
Yeah.
Like obviously the newer one's going to be better. Well, like guitars. It's not that the newer one is better. It's that the brand and the parts really, you know, they add to the value. Because like obviously a lot of value goes into the actual guitar body itself, but then they have all their specific parts. Like, like I don't know how much the humbuckers pickups were on them, but they sound pretty nice.
Is it like cars where you have to get a new one every couple of years?
No, not really. No.
One guitar for fucking like your entire life.
Well, same like with cars. If you treat it like crap, it's gonna be crap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you take care of it, it's gonna last.
Kind of like a bike, man. You have to repair it every so often, but if you keep it up to good standards, it'll treat you nice. Like you have to change the guitar strings if you're playing guitar like every day, like non-stop for like 3 hours, which you probably couldn't do because your fingers would bleed. You'd probably like change the strings once a month. Now I change my strings every like 2 months maybe, which isn't the best thing to do, but if you're luck, if they sound good, I'll use them.
Just to clarify how long it's been since I played guitar, I bought that guitar 3 years ago, and the strings I got on it are still there.
Jesus, Jared.
I haven't played it in 2 years.
Crazy.
Every guitar head just cringed.
On the acoustic, I rarely replace the strings. It's more on the electrics that I'd replace the strings, because I'll be using the fuck out of them, and then I'll accidentally bend the string too far and it'll snap. And I'll be like, okay.
Yeah.
And then I'll be like, right, time to get a new set, and just get a new set for it. Which is fine for the Fender, because it's easy to replace the strings on that, but for the other one, I'm going to have to bring it to the shop every time I need to replace the strings. Which is going to be tedious.
Of course, man.
A bit like doing this podcast with Dara Day, like, what?
What?
It's got to be delicate with the guitar. With me, you can just fuck off.
You say you had to bring it to the shop, Dara. What was wrong with it exactly?
I think I've told this story like 15 times, but so I'm going to try and shorten it down as much as possible. Tuned it down, string snapped when I tried to tune it back up. Tried to replace the strings myself. Bridge went mad high. Cut all the strings off. Bridge went mad low. And then I didn't want to have to replace any of the parts, so I just brought it into the shop.
That's fair.
Well,
yeah.
Is it all better now then, yeah?
Yeah, I just know to never down tune it again to that level. It's fucked. Oh my god. But I can down tune the Fender, which is grand.
I'm sure that makes sense to people who play guitar.
I have no idea.
You know the way like, standard tuning. So like every guitar has standard, so it's like E, A, G, D, B, E.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. The different strings have
different... you can spell with a guitar, what?
The different strings have different notes. Like, know the notes on a piano, Thomas?
Yes.
Where every key is a different note.
Yes.
Guitars are the same.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So there's a standard tuning, and then most like kind of heavier songs are played in thing.
Yeah.
In drop D. Hold on.
You good?
Give me 2 seconds.
This is extremely unprofessional, I must say.
So,
Jared, play guitar, huh? No, didn't.
No, I don't.
No,
but I noticed when I was over at yours, you have a fucking piano there.
Did
you play that much?
Yeah. I used to play keyboard a lot, and then I stopped when I went to secondary school. I don't know why I stopped. I always kind of regret stopping.
Well, like it's there in your room. I know it's like fucking. If I'm guessing where you are, I think it's behind you right now.
It is exactly.
So you should probably just mess around with it more.
Oh, that's what I kind of do now.
It was the FBI.
Pardon?
I said I apologize. It was the FBI.
What the hell do the FBI want with you, man? What fucking help are you going to be to the fucking FBI?
What use for you to big lads like them, huh? Stick to the podcast, boy.
Buying bootleg guitars off the black market.
Are you, man?
And busting deals, man.
FBI right at the door. I downloaded a movie illegally in 2004. We're only after getting to it now.
I owned an illegal copy of Marmaduke.
Marmaduke was a great movie. Look that up.
I actually did have an illegal copy.
What the fuck was I gonna say before
Everyone's dad used to have a friend who could get you the discs, and he'd just do it for free.
Exactly.
And
there it is, man.
Those lads made childhoods.
The living legend, man.
What the fuck was I about to say?
We're talking about Marmaduke.
Everything has a different, like, every guitar has standard tuning, and then most heavier songs are played in drop D. So instead of EADGBE, it'll be DAD. So dad, which is weird.
Uh-huh.
GBE.
Yeah.
And yeah, so I can tune it down to that. But then there's like drop A and stuff.
Okay.
And I tried to go down to drop A, and that's what fucked up the other one.
Okay.
So yeah, never going there again.
Fair enough, man.
Yeah.
I got a question for you both.
Yeah.
How do you think they made the dog talk? That movie was fucking funny.
I got nothing.
You got nothing, Dara?
Neither.
Anything?
Nope.
Nothing?
Mhm.
Either of you? You're both fired.
Nope.
No.
Have you guys been like getting ads from this company called Gaia?
Gaia.
Yeah.
No. How do you spell it?
Normally on YouTube, GAIA.
That's also the name of a
Yeah, I know.
Gaia, you know.
But they're doing all this really weird stuff. And, like normally on like Joe Rogan videos, some really weird ads. There's one guy and he's going on about like in a previous life he was an Atlantean and the Atlanteans came from this giant alien thing that made it with humans. And before that alien thing, there were the giants, there were the reptilians, there were blah blah blah. This is just an ad. This is only the ad part of it.
Right.
Oh, you think that's bad? Have you been getting those Snapchat ads?
Oh man, those fucking
Oh,
the ones for the
shaving your balls.
no, Jared. The ones
Yeah,
for the mouth. Do you know the ones they do for your mouth?
What they are like?
Well, you get both of them. It's like the
There's
balls
two ads.
razor.
Two ads, and it's like, there's nothing sexier than a man who takes
Oh
care.
yeah, I'm getting those.
And then there's that, and then there's like someone, there's that, and then there's someone holding like two fucking kiwis, and it's like, my girlfriend loves my balls when they're shaved, and he's like shaving these two kiwis, and I'm like, what? Yeah.
How is it allowed? How do they know who they're sending this to? Are they analyzing people's snaps?
Are women seeing this?
They are actually. I've had a few friends.
Which women said this?
What was
You know?
it?
Decided to put these ads on Snap.
With those ones, they're really awkward as well because they only appear normally for me if I'm reading an article. And a lot of the articles I read into are normally serious ones. Like, if it's something like man eats ring, coops it out, something like that. No, you dodge that. But like riots break out in blank. I'll be looking through it, like getting my little bit of info.
This
Not too
fucking-
much now.
This teeth
And the balls
whitening
ad shows up.
The teeth whitening ad is so fucking annoying, and
Don't-
all
don't-
fucking the celebrities are earning it. Like, there's your one from Love Island. There's fucking McGregor was in on it for a while, wasn't he?
Don't we have a friend who's an ambassador for them now?
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we do. Which is really, I don't get it, man. Like, what's the appeal of it? Like,
Well, look, we do it for Skillshare. So.
bleaching your teeth, you know?
Have you seen
I
your
mean,
man?
if it works.
You see your man, I don't know where he's from, but he's like, he's not native to Ireland anyway. And he's just like, I figured out something about Irish train tickets. Not only can they get you on the trains, but they also give you a perfect smile. And he puts it in his mouth,
No,
And
I
he,
haven't
like,
seen that one.
opens his mouth, and it is like, hold on, do I have a train ticket in my room anyway? It's like on the back of a train ticket, it's white and there's a black line through the middle of it.
Yes.
So it looks like, when he puts it in his mouth, it looks like teeth, like white teeth, and then like middle of his mouth, and then white teeth at the bottom, and he's just like,
That's kind of cool.
oh, it's actually so good. I didn't know it actually worked that perfectly. Like,
That'd be kind of funny. We should like buy like if we ever get big enough to buy space on Snapchat for like to get rid of these ads, the really dumb ones.
yeah, like
Yeah,
if
we should buy ads.
get that ad, and
Snapchat.
after that, it's just like, help us abolish these ads. Oh my god.
Nice.
Yeah.
Funny stuff, man.
Would
Right.
you ever
Just
taken up guitar?
What's
say
that?
again.
Would you ever think about taking up guitar?
Would I ever take? No, because I know how to play piano, so I'm good.
So you'd never take up guitar?
Well, I don't know, man. If I actually learned and had a good teacher, I probably would. Yeah,
You had a good teacher, but you were just shit.
I wasn't shit. I just had a shit teacher.
Always blame the teacher.
Oh, I will blame the teacher. Thank you, Jared. My teacher,
Anyway.
man, he was a no good drunk, is what I'll tell you. Anyway, about him.
Excuse
Thing is,
me.
I know him personally.
And they call him the drunk of the village. And sure, man,
I do a podcast with him, and there'd be days he'd be crying himself to sleep. You know, he'd be that sad from all the drink.
Fucking
You're not wrong.
It's a sad day for the village boys. It's a sad day. And no, and this lad,
It's bad that I can't defend myself because I have drink under the desk.
oh fuck's sake, no man, you just say that you don't drink. Come on.
You're
Oh, yeah,
supposed to say,
in my done. I know. There's a sesh coming up and I have to stock up, so
Do ya?
yeah.
yeah,
There's two-
I'm actually off on a sesh today. So
Are you?
hyped.
Where's my
Kitted out.
I'm off to a session now on the weekend. I'm going to my granny's birthday party. I missed it over COVID.
Oh, God!
Not bad. So that means you're not going to be here for
We're having
3 of our
cake.
guests, is it?
I'm probably not going to be here until next Monday. So behave yourselves, lads.
We'll do our best.
And you
We have a lad
listeners.
from Cork. We have a filmmaker. And we have another filmmaker, / actor, / writer, / everything. He's brilliant.
I'll be honest, lads. And I'll be honest, listeners. If we're not at 1,000 subscribers when I come back on Monday, I might leave.
So if you want that to happen, make sure you don't.
If you like, comment, subscribe, tell your grandma about the podcast, and I don't know. Just have a good day.
Yeah.
Anyway, I think, lads, we're all in a hurry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think this will be our shortest podcast of all time.
Maybe. Maybe it's a bit longer than Outtakes Part 1, you know?
Yeah, but Outtakes isn't a podcast. It's like
No.
just,
Yeah.
yeah. Anyway,
Anyway,
make sure you
yeah,
like,
sure.
comment, subscribe, take it handy, and, you know, I don't know, subscribe maybe? I don't
Tell
know.
us about your guitars. Take her handy.